So Jill and I, we met at this conference, and we started doing these shows in LA together at Largo. And we had this executive come to one of the shows, and she met with us afterwards and said, I'm an executive at Fox Television, and you guys are so great, and we want you to come in, and the two of you to come in, and I want you to talk about a television show with you. And we didn't really know what was going on, and so Jill and I went in. This was Jill's first time to go to like a pitch meeting kind of thing.
So I just let you do everything.
Unwisely trusted me. So we go to this meeting, and I work mostly as a writer in Hollywood, not really so much as an actress, but it was exciting, And so she's told us about how great we were. That was great. And then, but I was just assuming that she was talking about a show that we would write for some like hot 22-year-old to sing and act in or something. It didn't. Anyway, so at the end of it, I was like, well, what are you talking about? Like, we would be in front of the camera? And she goes, yeah, like, you guys would star in it. And then I made a dumb joke. I'll just say it was stupid, insecure reaction, dumb joke. I said something like, you do know that we're two women well into our 40s, that you were talking about being in front of the camera? Like, something like that. And she said, oh, no, well, the Golden Girls were popular. Oh! And so anyway, and then she never called us again. That was the end of that. But anyway, Jill has written this great song that reminds me of this experience that we had together that she's gonna sing now. It's a good anthem for people of our age who've been through it all.
I remember laying down, it was 1983. Under the tree while listening to London Calling or something like that. And 23 years later, I'm here at a meeting, trying to impress someone at a dying record company. I got nothing to prove. And in walks in this solemn girl that looks like she's 19 or wants to be, with her biker boots and her hair dyed black. I done that look so many years ago. She looks at me like I'm some square, or I'm like her mother. Well, fuck you, kid, I got nothing to prove. Nothing to prove. Nothing to prove. Once I was as miserable as you. Nothing to prove. Nothing to prove. I got nothing to prove. And here I am in Los Angeles. I came here 5 years ago. And everyone's young and beautiful, and their skin is so smooth. And everyone's in the industry, and I hate when they use that word. And when they tell me they're in the industry, I ask, oh, are you in steel? I got nothing to prove. Everybody now, nothing to prove. Nothing to prove. Once I was as miserable as you. Yeah, nothing to prove. Nothing to prove. I got nothing to prove. Later that week I saw that same girl shopping at the Trader Joe's on La Brea. She was with a big boned blonde, and I wondered if it was her girlfriend. Surprisingly, she came up to me and smiled and said she loved our meeting. I might have judged her wrong, but usually I'm right. I got nothing to prove. Last time, nothing to prove. Nothing to prove. Oh. Once I was as miserable as you. Nothing to prove. Nothing to prove. I got nothing.